Got a white boy on my roster, he be feeding me pasta and lobster. He just hit me up on Tuesday like, what you doing, babe? Let me take you shopping. I told him, well, I'm a little busy. He said, damn, I'm in your city. But anyway, it's okay, hope you have a good day. I'ma see you by 8:50. Then I told him, you treat me so well. He said, cash out for sale. Matter of fact, scratch that, I'ma see you a stack just cause you fine as hell. And I told him, well, thank you, baby. Anything for my favorite lady. Well, I gotta go, they just let me know that I could pick up a Mercedes.
You guys tune in to T Nasty Podcast.
Nasty Closet Podcast.
Yes.
You're tuned in to Nasty Closet Podcast, and I'm your host, T Nasty. Thank you for taking a step into the closet where you're in a safe space to share your deepest, most inner thoughts and viewpoints. I'm here once again with Yanna.
Hey, everybody.
Yanna. We're here to talk about a variety of topics, but our main topic is going to be society beauty standards. So... We got a lot to get into, but you know I love to cheers before we start the show. We usually have our like bougie wine glasses, but you know we
got the little 40s today.
Yeah, we got the little 40s today, you know, in honor of Freaknik.
Shout out to Freaknik.
For real. Did you see the
I didn't.
I
was gonna start it. I actually had to start BMF.
Okay, I watched the Freaknik series on Hulu.
Okay.
It gave me a little bit of an insight on Freaknik. It wasn't always like provocative.
Okay, yeah.
It wasn't always just like, you know...
Cheers, friend.
Cheers. It wasn't always just, you know, ratchet and shit. It started off as a good thing, and then it just became ratchet.
Yeah, I feel like that a little bit, but I feel like there's always a little bit of ratchetness into Freaknik, because you can't just have a party called Freaknik and you're not being ratchet, or you're not acting like a freak. Like...
The thing is,
maybe my bad.
You gotta watch it, because when I watched it, they said, they used the word freak off of a song, and then they put neek as a picnic. So basically, they wanted the black colleges to have something to go to when they couldn't go back home for spring break.
Okay.
So they started that, and it started off like innocent, like, you know, just a picnic, get people together, and then it became what it was.
Okay,
so,
that makes sense.
Yeah. But today's topic is society beauty standards, and I'm actually pretty excited for this topic because something I want to touch on, basically, because I live in Arizona and I know the society beauty standards is very different here compared to everywhere else.
Yeah.
Like in the Midwest, like, you know, I get chased down, stopped in traffic. Okay. You know, like in the Midwest is different, in the South is different, but in the West Coast they like a more European standard of beauty. Yeah. So basically Hispanic, white, anything that is more, I guess they would consider European, ethnic.
Or like a lighter tone.
Yeah. Okay. So it's like, even though I'm on the lighter tone spectrum, I still get like scrutinized for the features I have. Like I have thick hair. I have a different type nose. I have different type lips. So even then,
you got goddess features, first off.
Thank you.
Okay. We're gonna start right there with that. You have goddess features, so don't even think.
Period. But no, I'm saying like the thing is,
you have goddess features.
The standard of beauty in Arizona is different.
Yeah.
So
they're more looking for the fillers.
Yes.
Botox.
Yes.
And
lighter skin tone, straight hair. So when I'm like trying to get modeling gigs, or I'm trying to be in campaigns or anything of that sort, work in a modeling show, it's like difficult for me because they're looking for a certain type. Do you ever feel like you're like pushed back in the burner for somebody else?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
I definitely do. I would be lying if I said I didn't. I feel like when I moved to Arizona, it was definitely different, especially in the industry I work in. So being a dancer in Arizona is like, you have to be a certain type. Like, you can't be too dark, especially if you want to get in like to gentleman clubs.
Gentleman clubs, girl. I have a vlog on YouTube where I got turned down at 4 different gentlemen's clubs in the same day.
Girl,
in the same day.
It so makes you. It literally plays on your mental in a way, because
it does.
It's like you could know that you're beautiful and that you're probably hot shit walking in that club, but when you get turned down and then you see what get accepted,
you be like, what?
I'd be like, what the hell? Like,
in what world?
You don't know what type of clientele I could have brought in here.
Right. Exactly.
Okay. But I low-key look at it as a blessing, because if somebody denies you a certain job, it just really makes it feel like it's going to give you hell.
Yeah.
Like, if you just keep going, you try to get into that job, I just feel like it's going to give you hell in the long run.
Because it's either you're going to get, like, scrutinized for every little thing you do,
mm-hmm.
or you're going to be the token black girl, and
mm-hmm.
and they're going to be saying, like, backhanded compliments, racial slurs,
mm-hmm.
and you got to ignore it. And, like, bypass it. You got to be like, it's just the industry I work in. But low-key, it's just terrible. Like,
man, like,
it's really disrespectful.
For a black girl, or you're...
Yes.
I'll be like, what? Like,
but that's just the club portion of it. Society beauty standards go beyond that. It's more in depth. Like,
I mean, I heard that even outside of a club. So
yeah,
it just be like, so you just think all black women are ugly, or like, what?
I don't know. I feel like the beauty standard is set different places. Like in Miami is different than Arizona. In Ohio is different than Arizona. In fucking Chicago is different than Cleveland, where I'm from.
Mm-hmm.
So in Atlanta, they like brown skins. They love them some brown skins, but you gotta have that BBL body. For sure. They don't like them no skinny girls. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Skinny girls get no love. But some do, because I don't know if you peep that most influencers that got BBLs, like Kim Kardashian, Dream Doll, mm-hmm.
Nicki, everybody's trying to get on Ozempic because they
don't
want to be
switch
too
it back.
thick. They don't want to be too thick
mm-hmm.
now. They want to be more modest. They don't want to have the curves, the big curves or nothing. So now everybody want to be like super duper skinny and scrawny.
The beauty standard is definitely shifting. It used to be like in the early 2000s.
Mm-hmm.
It used to be like all like as natural as you can look. You know, it was hush hush about the type of surgeries they did.
Right.
As far as the lips, the snatching back the eyebrows. It was all hush hush. And then when it started getting more into like the later 2000s,
mm-hmm.
then they were like, okay, I got this done. I got that done. But now, since we're in, like, everything is overly done, everything is overly, like, voluptuous and
like
stuff.
4 rounds of BBL.
Yeah, now everybody is going back. Everyone is going back to the natural standard of beauty,
mm-hmm.
like the natural makeup, the natural body looking. Like, there's such thing as a skinny BBL, and I didn't learn that until, like, 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody was doing like the overly done thing, and now everybody's trying to look as natural as possible.
But then there's some girls that's like doing like the ass shots or like just getting like the silicone injections, and I just feel like that's like really dangerous. So
how is that dangerous?
Because just from what I researched, I'm not like.
What did you research? That's what we're here for.
I'm gonna say you have to literally slice your booty in half.
Oh my god,
girl,
slicing it in half.
They have to slice it in half to get that injection
to get all
stuff
the stuff out.
Girl, yes.
But okay, so a lot of people don't tell you like when you get BBLs and when you get lipo and stuff that you have to keep it up. They think it's just a one and done thing. So
man, I thought it was a one and done thing too because I had a BBL.
You're being very open about the type of things
girl,
you went through, like surgery, types of stuff. Okay, because her body looks amazing, guys. It really do.
Yeah, I had a skinny BBL, and when I got it, surprisingly, I had to gain 50 pounds.
Yeah, because I went to high school with her. Me and her was on the same body type
mm-hmm.
structure. Like, both 105 type shit.
Yeah.
All throughout high
Barely
school.
105. I was
Barely
like 90.
105.
But, go ahead.
So, what made you want to get surgery?
I just always wanted it. Like, mm-hmm. I don't know.
Just
like,
for you?
Even when I was like 6 or 7 years old, I used to always be like, even how wild this is about to sound, so I was like, oh, I want to work at the Playboy House, or I used to always want to be like that, like just do that. And I already knew what came with that, mm-hmm. the surgeries, all types of stuff. I just always had that type of vision, like I want to be like a bunny, like I always wanted to be like a bunny, and they're always like, they're always done up, and so when I was in high school, I didn't think I was gonna graduate. So my aunt, she teased me with my first surgery. She was like, you know what? When you graduate, I'm gonna get your titties done, and that literally motivated you to graduate. Yes, I'm like,
for real,
girl. Yeah, I was supposed to be held back.
Me too.
I know we was both supposed to be held back.
Girl, I was dropped out because they told me I had like 6 credits. I was like, I might as well just stop right now.
Nah, I heard that. I'm like, nah, I'm about to get on my Zoom. Like, I'm about to get these grades. What? But yeah.
So after having your body enhanced, have you felt a different type of shift between the attention you get from male and females?
Yes.
Okay.
For sure.
So how does the females treat you since then to now?
Like, before I got it done, like, I had a lot of hate towards it because, like I said, like, a lot of people was like, oh, you don't need it. Just go to the gym. Like, just do X, Y, and Z. And I'm just like, I never was the type that wanted to hear that. So I'm just like, and they're telling me, oh, I could die. I'm like, if I die, I die. Like,
right, I die.
Everybody gotta die. Literally. Like, everybody gotta die. So that never, like, really fazed me. So I'm like, if it happens, it happens. It was my time to go.
Right.
But the women just really trying to, like, downplay it. They'll be like, oh, don't do it. You're gonna look crazy. You're gonna have an ant body. Da, da, da. And I'm just like, in my head, I already knew that I didn't want to go too crazy. Like, I just wanted, like, a little natural build. Like, I did have a skinny BBL. So I wanted a natural build.
Which you do. You still do.
Mm-hmm.
Even though you
too
have
natural for me, but
you got older. No, you got older, and I guess, like, as you get older, you start getting grown woman weight.
Yes.
So
yes.
it started filling out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, but with the male intention, it definitely got better. Like, because, you know, I'm a dancer. So,
So it's basically an investment in yourself.
For sure.
So if you feel like if you wasn't a dancer, would you get the procedures?
Yes. Because before I was a dancer, I was working the Subway, and I still had plans to get my body done. Like, I didn't care. Like,
she said she wanted to be a baddie at Subway.
I was a baddie at Subway and at Walmart.
I was a baddie at Subway,
and
too.
Taco Bell. Okay? But before all that happened, I still wanted my body done. Like, I had my dreams on getting my titties done, my booty done, everything done when I was in high school, and really when I was like 7 years old. Like, ask my auntie. Like,
so as long as it's for you, I feel like there's nothing
Yeah.
wrong with that. But if you're really trying to get things done for the male gaze, I feel like that's when you need a evaluation.
I agree with that, but I was already getting attention before the BBL, and like before the BBL, before the titties, I was already getting attention. So it really didn't faze me. I just started getting like different type of attention.
Yeah.
But I didn't mind it.
It's something that I probably
I ain't mind.
It's something that I probably wouldn't understand because I have no desire to get my body done. I have no desire to get tattoos. It's just me. It's just personal preference. But I do be wanting to pick the mind of people who do get surgeries and stuff like that and see if they get it for them and not for other people. You know what I'm saying?
I was 7 already having these thoughts, so I wasn't even already attracted to boys or probably girls, whatever the case may be. But
you just admire the body type, and that's what you want.
I got it for me.
Yeah,
men was already gonna come. Like, they come regardless, whether you a chicken, a duck, or whatever. Men is gonna still knock on your door. Like,
the thing is, society beauty standards, they're always changing as the like as we were just talking about. Everybody's trying to go to a natural standard of beauty now, when before it was overly. Like overly tits, overly ass,
like bimbo.
Yes, bimbo, looking like a sex doll type shit.
I'm not gonna lie, I like the bimbo look.
You do?
Like the Claremont twins, they look cool.
Oh
but
my god, they scare me. They scare me.
I feel like they probably like overdid it in a way, but I feel like
me.
they look okay. They look okay.
Do you think they look okay? I see them in person. And that shit crazy. Yes.
So is it different on the internet versus in person?
Yes, absolutely. Okay. Absolutely. I seen the Claremont twins probably like 3-4 years ago.
Scale through 1 to 10.
6.
I was already giving them a 6 already, so like
no,
I gotta see them in person.
They did a club hosting at this club called Medusa when I was in Cleveland, and it was G Herbo there, and they were hosting too.
Okay.
And they were in the section right next to me, and I seen them, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like they look totally different than they do on the internet.
Like scary.
The bodies is crazy. I ain't even gonna lie.
But
like,
it
looks like it
shots.
hurt.
I think they got ass shots.
It looks like it hurt. No, I love y'all Claremont twins for real. I love y'all personalities and stuff, but y'all did overdo it. I ain't even gonna lie.
They did. They were already pretty. They're still pretty. Let me clear it up. They're still very pretty, but I feel like they were pretty like when they were natural.
Yeah, I feel like they didn't really need to do as much as they did.
Yeah, but they like the bimbo look.
And that's fine if you're like, you know, she's in that line of, both of them in that line of work where they're trying to attract a certain type of person. So when you're trying to attract that certain type of person, you go for what they usually want, right? You know, a fantasy. And that's what they're giving, fantasy. Because I don't see nobody in real life looking like that.
I didn't see them in real life, but if you saying they're looking crazy in real life,
I don't feel like it's crazy. I just feel like it's like over the top. That's it. I don't feel like it looks crazy. I feel like it looks over the top.
I don't know. Over the top in person be crazy though.
But not for people who like over the top. Like a lot of people can say they don't like my long nails, but motherfuckers that like long nails, that like that ghetto ratchet fabulous look, they cool with it.
Yeah.
That's what I feel like. Like they attract what they want.
Okay.
They're attracting that certain type of person. They want a fantasy. The person that they're attracting, they want a fantasy.
Right.
Yeah. So, do you want to segue into different topics, or do you want to keep on this one?
We can go into different ones. Did you have anything picked out?
What I was wanting to talk about.
Actually, I want more. This is good. This is really
Twisted
good. I'm
Tea.
trying. Right, Twisted Tea. Shout out to Twisted Tea. Is that what? Oh no, it's
No,
called
this
Long
is
Island.
Long Island.
Iced tea.
This is Long Island iced tea, and it's getting me there.
No, it's really good.
No, for real. Okay, so usually y'all know I drink Stella Rosa, but I was trying to switch it up this time. You know, these was $150 at Circle K, so and it gets you there for sure.
Okay.
I already drunk one on the way here. And then we went to brunch. And,
I know.
Yeah.
She's trying to get me super lit before the podcast. I'm like, girl.
We had to.
We did?
We had to.
But we didn't.
But we had to.
But we did. Okay.
Okay. Let's talk about, right now, let's segue into something that has something to do with the societal beauty standards. Let's talk about do you believe in the Pretty Click squad? Do you believe in being friends with people that match your aesthetic?
No.
Okay, because Erica Banks, I know this is like old, but Erica Banks, she went on her close friends saying if the people that she go out with don't match a certain aesthetic, she's not going out with them.
I seen that, and I feel like that was really outrageous for her to even say when she looks like that. No shade, but Erica, like, girl, you already got like your surgeries, and you trying to come at natural bodies, like. No.
And this is someone
No.
who had enhancements, and she advocating for the natural beauty bitches.
Honestly, I don't even think her face card is even there to even be
It ain't
commenting on who should be clubbing with you. Like, you might look like the fan at this point.
For real.
Depending on what baddie you stand next to, you might look like the fan.
I'm gonna play devil's advocate right quick. Like I like going out with people that match my vibe, but at the same time I feel like certain things, like I'm probably gonna get a lot of scrutiny for this, but certain things I cannot step out with you if you a certain type of way. I can't.
Like what?
Okay, so basically I feel like if you wearing sneakers to the club, baby, no, we ain't going. You ain't going.
What type of sneakers? Because some sneakers be fire with the outfit.
We ain't going.
What type of sneakers?
I'm a heels bitch. I need to step out with you in heels. We cannot. I cannot have all my bitches wearing heels and you wearing motherfucking Jordans. I cannot.
No, that's
it.
not.
I can't do
that's
it.
Unacceptable.
I can't do it. I can't.
Jordans
do it.
in the club, no.
I can't do it.
Mm-mm.
I feel like all my bitches, like even if we not on the same face card,
Right.
we still need to be on the same dress card. If that makes sense, we need to still be.
It do, but
matching
like
each
people
other's
don't be
vibe.
wanting to walk around in no heels in the club.
Then that's not my type of person. I can't.
I don't walk around in sneakers in the club, but I will for
You
sure
wear
got
heels,
my.
but you
I wear
wear
heels,
heels and
but
you
I would
said
have my
vacuum.
sandals. I'm gonna have my sandals in my purse.
That's fine. Just come to the club with the heels at first.
But if it's like some
Fine.
Jordans or something, I'm like, she's not with us.
Wait until
Like I could understand if it was like some nice shoes, some nice shoes.
Yeah.
Okay, and then go with your outfit. Okay, but like Jordans, no. Converse,
if you don't even do heels and you bring your sandals,
might as well go get some
make
Rick
sure we
Owens.
get the pictures in first, at least in the fucking heels, and then change to sandals when everybody drunk. Like nobody gonna motherfucking remember you had sandals on at the end of the night when everybody tipsy. Okay, we gotta show up and show out, and then you can change into the comfortable shit. Like,
okay, I agree with that.
Yeah,
I agree with that. But the sneakers, I don't agree with, because some of my friends be wearing sneakers, but they be wearing good sneakers. They not wearing
it depends on what type of day. If it's a Friday or Saturday, no, hell no. If it's a Sunday,
no.
Maybe Wednesday, Thursday, yes.
Yay. But Saturday, Sunday, Friday, no.
Okay, Sunday is
No.
more turn up, so you can't wear no sneakers
Girl,
on Sunday.
hell no.
I know it's different out here on
you
Sundays.
know we be going out. Come on
Sundays
now.
be a little different in other places.
I feel like,
Cleveland,
I feel
Sunday
like
ain't
the
even turn
weekdays
up.
is more acceptable.
So is Sunday considered a weekend? Still.
Low key.
Low key. I mean, I feel like that's only an Arizona thing, because in Cleveland, that shit dead on Sundays. Everything dead.
And Baltimore, Sundays be lit sometimes.
Okay.
Sundays be lit just like a Friday or Saturday. So it really depends. I can excuse Monday like that, like you supposed to go to like a park or something. Don't wear that type of shit. No.
Not going to a
go
park
put
or
some
something.
sandals on or some flip flops or something. I don't know, but not no sneakers or like just. It really depends. The girl got their toes done too.
Yes, if your toes ain't done, girl, we finding you some closed-toe shoes. Okay, it don't have to be sneakers. We finding you some clothes. I got a bunch of closed-toe shoes. Okay,
Yeah.
the blow point, yes, I do. make you look good.
Okay.
Stop playing. No, because I'm serious. If I'm going out with somebody and I feel like they're not matching the aesthetic, I'll just be like, meet me there, girl, but don't show up with me.
Meet me there, don't beat me there.
Yeah, for real. I'm not even gonna lie.
Meet me there, don't beat me there.
Because I just be feeling something. I don't know. I know I don't want to be coming off as shallow, but at the same time, I be feeling like you are a reflection of me. So
yeah, for sure.
if you show up looking all types of any type of ways, they're gonna associate you with me. So I feel where Erica was coming from, but she said it in a little more in a
no, girl. She said if you ain't got no BBL, if you ain't light skin, dinner, if you ain't light skin, you ain't got no BBL, your lips not done, all that, you cannot party with me. She over to look like Shrek. Are you serious?
I was saying I feel where she coming from, but she said it in a more superficial way. I'm saying it in a more like you are a reflection of me way. Like I'm saying it in a more like you are literally representing me.
Like I literally seen her ass at Monarch. I was like, wow, okay. No shade to you, Erica. I know you probably ain't gonna see this shit anyway, but she probably will. Hey,
she might.
She might.
A bitch blowing up in the couple
see it.
In the couple months I've been out, you know, she be
no
in
shade,
there.
but no shade to her for real. But when I seen her in person, I'm just like, she looked mid.
Yeah.
She looked mid. Like, yeah. I'm like, you can't be coming at people's looks and you look mid.
Everybody been coming at her for her baby hairs on Love and Hip Hop.
The fucking eyebrow hair.
I'm ready to fall out how they be coming at her so hard about her baby hairs. I'm like, damn, y'all chill out.
Yeah, no. It was giving mid when I saw her. I left the club early. I'm like, no. Performance mid.
Okay, so what do you feel about how do you feel like men that are at a certain type of caliber have the right to, you know,
eye twitching. What you finna say?
Do you feel like men at a certain caliber have the right to have their preference?
I feel like anybody should have the right to have their preference, not just because you got money. Anybody has the right to have their preference.
Caliber. So it doesn't have to be money. It could be looks, money, intelligence, all that.
I feel like everybody should have their own type of taste, though. Like, it doesn't matter what type of level you are in life.
So you feel like if you look like Shrek, you can want a Kim Kardashian?
It happens. Shit. It really happens. Like, come on. Like, it happens. I seen some Shreks and Fionas together.
What?
And some Norbits and Rasputias. I haven't seen it. It happens. So that's their preference. That's their preference.
I be feeling like some people need to humble themselves a little bit. I feel like you shouldn't want a Kim K if you looking like a motherfucking JJ Fish, like something about your girl. No, hell no. You shouldn't want no Kim K.
I don't know, but I feel like, man, I just feel like everybody just had their preference. Like, and surprisingly, the ducks be pulling. The ducks be pulling.
What they have to make them be able to pull
personality?
Like that?
I feel like if you could make somebody laugh, or if you could make them like just their day in some way, you're gonna have them.
I am over the personality. I went for personality so much, and then got my heart broken.
Girl, I went for personality one time. After that, I'm like,
yeah, the personalities be breaking your heart the most, because you be like, nigga, I really gave you a chance. Really, I was so out of your league, and I gave you a chance, and you gonna play me like that?
How could you do me like that?
They fucking ego be boosted once you start talking to them. Then they start acting all types of crazy. So yeah, I'm over giving the Shreks and JJ Fishes a chance. I'm over that.
You supposed to get them one shot and that's it. You should have been over that. You one and done, okay? We not
okay.
No,
so what is on a scale from 1 to 10? What is the lowest you gave a chance? The lowest off looks, just looks alone.
2.
You gave a 2 a chance? Lord Jesus.
2.5. 2.5.
Don't add 5 points on there to make yourself feel better.
0.5. I'm not gonna lie, but not like that, really. But I did let him take me out.
Okay.
I did let him.
So you didn't date him on no serious note. It was just like a take out. Okay.
He had a cool personality, so I'm like, okay, buddy got a cool personality. I'm vibing with him. I really try not to look too much into the looks for real. But now,
me too. But
now
I made that shit up. Cause I was like, stay humble. I was like, stay humble, girl.
I'm not being humble. No, I want what I want. Like,
I was like, stay humble. You know, you might get in a car accident tomorrow and be fucked up, and who gonna love you then? But now,
knock on wood. That was too planned out.
But now it's like, girl, set your fucking standards to the moon and the stars. Cause shit, these motherfuckers, you give it two a chance, they still be acting like you the two.
That part. That's why it was a one and done type of thing. No, you got one time to try to treat me like I'm regular or like ugly or something. No.
So that brings me.
I know I'm not. So no.
That brings me into the other type of thing. I feel like the public interviews and also the 10 girls versus one rapper type thing.
Oh my gosh.
It's diminishing the value of women. They've just gone, society, they literally put the society beauty standards to the forefront. They literally be like, okay, I'm gonna pop my balloon, or I'm gonna say yes or no, basically based off what you walk in the room with, not what you bring to the table personality wise or knowledgeable wise, just looks.
I honestly don't think I could do that.
You couldn't, like, I feel like that's very demeaning.
It is. It's literally like equivalent to you probably just going on a date and somebody being like, stand up and give me a 360.
Yeah, give me a swirl.
Give me a 360.
Give me a swirl.
I don't like that your belt don't match. Or I don't like that your lips is not plumped enough. Or I don't like that your hair is not curly enough. Like, you can't change those things. Like, what?
Yeah, those are things you're born with. Things that God made you with.
Like, no.
So that's why I feel like when people do these 10 people versus one rapper or one singer or one anything, I feel like it's very demeaning on a scale to, it's very superficial. It's very superficial. How are you supposed to really date? How are you supposed to really find your person if you're going off of superficial standards? And that's another thing why I like Love is Blind. But then people be playing on Love is Blind. People be playing on Love is Blind.
Because I love Love is Blind too. But honestly, they for sure be playing. Like,
they be the
playing.
Whole they don't be blind
situation. Just him asking her what she looked like, that was a red flag right then and there.
Red flag. Because you came on here.
She was goofy for even just fucking accepting it. I just feel like some girls should be desperate.
You know, her ass. But she ain't all innocent either. You know, stuff just came out that she had a sugar daddy the whole time on the show.
So.
She over here trying to find marriage, but over here taking money from motherfucking.
Okay, but I feel like it would only be bad if she didn't mention that to Clay prior or off the camera or whatever.
I feel like she did. They said she did mention it. I could be mistaken, but I feel like they said she was open and honest with him behind the scenes about everything. But yeah, her roommate put her on blast. Was like the whole time she was on Love is Blind, she had a sugar daddy.
See, that's that foo-foo-ish. Because honestly,
that bitch was jealous.
It wasn't even just her roommate. Clay best friend was hopping in. I seen Clay best friend hopping in on some comments or whatever, talking about her sugar dad. And I'm just like, honestly, if she did have the conversation about her having a sugar dad,
it shouldn't matter.
On or off camera, and you still proceeded with it, it should not matter.
It shouldn't matter as long as you was communicating with the person that you were trying to pursue a relationship with.
Right.
But I think it's just so funny because why can't she? Why can't she? She can actively try to find manage while getting her bills paid. Like, what's wrong with that?
I don't think there's nothing wrong with it.
She wasn't, no, but I'm saying everybody was demonizing her for being a sugar baby on the show. But she was probably trying to get out of that situation. She was probably trying.
Of course they're going to demonize her because she is an African-American woman.
She
might not even be African-American. I don't know what she is, but she's black. She's a black woman.
Yes, with a nice body.
Exactly. And you see how they did her on the show. And I didn't like that. I feel like if somebody else, a different race, was told to get bean dipped. I don't even know what a bean dip is.
Bean dip?
Girl, I don't know. Girl. I know what a tea bag is, but I don't know what no bean dip is.
I don't know what no bean dip is.
Yeah, cheers to that. Cheers to a bean dip. Oh, cheers to a bean dip. What the fuck is a bean dip? Y'all white people be coming out with any and everything.
Someone enlighten me.
But if it was somebody white that was getting dared to get bean dipped, do y'all really honestly think that would have played out a different way?
Yes.
I think they would have addressed it. I think they would have had a black screen, like sexual assault is not funny, but they didn't do none of that for AD. And they
if you or anyone knows,
AD sue Netflix. What are you talking about?
Right,
sue
girl,
them,
baby.
What? No.
No, honestly, I'm not.
And the person that was trying to assault you, sue both of them.
I feel like AD's story on the show reflects to basically everything that is wrong with the society beauty standard.
In what way?
Because she came on the show, anybody after she had her relationships, like gained her mental connection with people, which her mental connection with people was based off lust, because she was saying hints on how she looked and all that. I don't like that. You're not supposed to say how you look at all.
Right.
So when they meet you in person, the person that was trying to pursue you is like, oh, her body. Now I really want her. And the person that already was in the fucking relationship going towards marriage with you was only highlighting your body. Wasn't highlighting your personality, wasn't highlighting your smile, wasn't highlighting your face, only your body. So I feel like that is what's wrong with society. Every time they see somebody who has the hourglass figure, they highlight that. And they don't talk about nothing else. Because when I was watching the show, I'm like, why is all the men that are attracted to her only talking about her body? They're not saying nothing else.
Hello.
They wasn't saying, oh, I like your personality, I like your smile, I like your face. They were saying, oh my God, Miss Body. Even when she was walking down the aisle, Clay was talking about, yes, body.
But hold on, wait a minute. And I hate to be that person. AD's cute.
That's why they were highlighting her body.
But she's not that cute.
That's why they were highlighting her body.
She's cute, but she's not that cute. She's a cool 6.5.
But men, they don't care about that. They looking at her body.
And that's why I said men would go with a chicken, duck, turkey, whatever. They would do that. If they see you got a nice body or whatever, they can overlook that for sure. Mm-hmm. But
put a bag over your head and call it a day.
She's pretty, but I just don't think she's like I give her a 6.5.
Picture her face.
I give her a 6.5.
Picture her face with a mom of two body. None of y'all would try to talk to her.
She low-key remind me of Shrek.
None of y'all would try to talk to her. If she it was two kids in with a muffin top and stretch marks, nobody would try to talk to her. That's all. And I'm not even trying to be mean. I have a kid. I have stretch marks. But you know what levels me out when people look over the certain type of body I have is my face. My face saved me every fucking time. Because I'm not that in love with my body. My body all right. My body is at like an 8. Mm-hmm. Okay? But if it was a 10, I would be a perfect motherfucking XXX across the board.
I think it's a 10, friend.
Aw, thank you.
I think it's a 10.
But me analyzing my own self, I feel like my body's an 8. And if I didn't have my face.
Oh, gosh. Sorry, I had to burp. I didn't want to burp directly into the mic.
It's okay. No, but if I didn't have my face, I feel like it would be different.
Probably.
I feel like it would be different. Like, I feel like I would try to go, do something like try to get some type of snatched or laser removal. I feel like I would actively try to do something to just try to get the male gaze. But I feel like my face saves me every time.
Face card never declines, so that's gonna for sure save you.
Mm-hmm. You got a face too, girl. Yes. Okay, so now that we're getting out of Love is Blind.
Yes,
because Love is obviously isn't blind.
I don't think it's blind at all.
It's not
duck,
blind.
I'm not marrying no duck.
I'm not even gonna lie. Men, they love is not blind. So let's just be real.
I feel like his ego was hurt a little bit too. Because she do got somebody to take care of already.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And he ain't. I compete.
He ain't even all that. He got the looks and the little frat boy personality. But which can you really do as a provider? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
That is something to talk about.
What can you really do as a provider? AD can find her a nice old white man.
She already got that
to marry.
She already got that.
What she say? Sprinkle. She got the
shout out to Shara 7.
Yes.
Shout out to Shara 7. Sprinkle, baby.
Because AD can find her a little sprinkle.
Mm-hmm.
If she really wanted to, but her ass really looking for love and what her preference. That's where society, and it doesn't even go for just women, men.
I just want to get off of her because she's such a bird in my opinion. Like, Girl, all these red flags that got thrown to you, you ain't take not one hint. You're a bird. Brr. Like, no, you're a bird.
She reminds me of high school when you want to make the
make
captain
it work.
with the captain of the football team. He a total douche, but you just want to make it work because he just got that.
Everybody in my life cheats. I might cheat. She said, it's okay, I can fix you. I can fix you, babe. I can fix you, babe. No.
Drink to that.
Everybody cheating, get out of my life. No. Like, you're already triggering me. Like, no.
So do you believe that men are attracted to beauty first, then personality, and women are attracted to personality and provide a provider and then looks?
50-50.
Yeah.
Only because, like, I know people that could be with ugly people that got personalities. And not ugly, but they're not all the way there. So I'm not going to say they're just going to be just ugly. But they're not all the way there. But I think it's 50-50. Like, some men can be attracted to somebody that's less attractive. And then they just have a great personality. So that just makes up for the attractiveness. Okay?
I'm not going to say...
Listen, when I was talking to that 2.5...
Okay.
Never mind.
No, I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna put a little story time. So I was dating somebody that was not my type.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna say names, but I was dating somebody who was not my type, and they said that they like when they told me this later on in our relationship. They said I was attracted to your looks first.
Okay.
And all you was a fuck to me. But then I seen your personality, and I was like, okay, she's a 10 across the board because her personality matched her, her looks.
He said that? He said it like that?
Yes. He thought that I was going to be a bitch. I was going to be shallow. I was going to be a gold digger. And I ended up being way more than what he expected.
I know this person, friend.
Yes.
You ain't giving that friend, did you?
What?
He ain't giving that. He told you that, did you?
Girl.
You gave it up, did you?
I ain't gonna say nothing. It is what it is. It is what it is,
It is what it is.
I was just, that's how it be sometimes. Like, guys approach you just to fuck, but then if you really have your personality to match your look, then that's when they want more from you because they're attracted to you mostly for your looks. That's how men are. They're sexually attracted based motherfucking beings. Women, we want more of what you can provide,
that stability,
what you can do, like
emotionally.
We'll be like, okay, your looks can play in probably the third. If you got this and this and this, maybe your looks, we'll factor that in as the third thing. Right. We're not gonna factor that in the first thing. That's how men are. They factor it in the first thing.
Okay.
So, yeah.
That's wild.
It is wild, but that's how men think. That's how men think. They are very much like visually based first, and then they want it. Because no man are like, oh, she's a 3, but I love how she makes me laugh. No man is gonna say.
Yes, they do.
Who?
Yes, they do.
Who?
Yes, they do.
Who, friend? Who?
I'm not name dropping, but they say that. They do that. They for sure do that.
She makes me laugh.
Especially when they on a dry spell. What? That too look like a 10 to them. Like, no.
I don't know. I haven't ran into him yet. With the men that I am pursuing, I haven't ran into them yet.
No, I for sure ran into somebody that did that before.
Okay.
There was a 2. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna be a hater. She was a 5.
Okay.
Still, if you really round that down, you're a 0.
But did she have the body? Did she have a body? Okay.
She had like a schoolgirl body. Like, she wasn't like, I don't know.
Skinny girl.
She was like, she got some meat on her.
Okay. He obviously is trying, obviously there's something that he was physically attracted to first.
I don't know what it was, but once I saw what she looked like, I'm like, I cannot be your type. Like, I cannot be your type. Like, no.
Sure.
No.
I'd be like, I'm the fire ex. Like, I'm the
Exactly.
best motherfucker you ever dated.
I'll stick
and I'd
to
be
that.
like, why did you go from her to me? But at the same time, men are very, like, I don't know, they like certain things. They like women for certain things. Like, they could like you for your, basically, the way your nipples are shaped. And then they could like another bitch for, I don't know, the way she can do a split. Like, it's just different for every, it's different for every girl, for every man. Like,
but I was honestly shooketh. I was shooketh. I'm like, this can't be.
Am I on her level?
This can't be.
Am I on her level?
But hey. Like, y'all can have it. Y'all can have it.
It is what it is.
Have it. Y'all can have it.
Okay, so is there anything else you would like to talk about? Like, any other topics you want to... Because there's a lot going on right now.
There is definitely a lot going on right now. There's, like, a lot of talk about the solar eclipse. There's a lot of talk about this bridge that collapsed. There's a lot of talk about the P. Diddy situation.
There's a lot of talk about, I think, what's it called? Measles.
I'm sorry, what?
There's an outbreak of measles in Florida.
They're trying to fucking take us off the map, bro. They're trying to take us off the map. No, for real.
Yes. There's an outbreak of measles in Florida. It's going to other states. So there's a lot of things going on. And if you want to touch on anything individually, we can go do that.
We can touch on it all.
Okay.
The measles, what was that? That was put out today or something?
Recently, 3 days ago. Yeah.
Why didn't I hear about this? I usually like to keep up on
But usually people get their measles shots. So I don't know if it's new. I don't know if
I'm gonna have to get a measles shot.
No, that's what I'm saying. I don't know if the new generation are keeping up on their measles shots like people back in the day used to. Like people, I'm not even gonna lie. I don't even got my chickenpox shot because I'm like, that shit is done over with.
No, it's not.
Chickenpox.
Monkeypox, girl. That's a part of chickenpox.
Okay. Who getting chickenpox? You know, chickenpox.
This girl I went to church with, she had chickenpox.
When
I went to church with her ass. Yeah, she had it.
When?
Like, it don't matter. She had it.
Yeah, exactly.
She had it and I seen it.
Nobody
like,
had
what
chickenpox
is that?
since I was like 12 years old. So I'm like,
okay, well, I was past 12.
Fucking chickenpox.
I was past 12. She had that shit, and I'm like, what is that on your skin?
I feel like the all the things that
and she told me what chickenpox
that used to get when we were younger, I feel like they're coming back. Like,
because the population control. And this is why I think it's funny that Tiffany is saying this, because she know I'm a conspiracy theorist. Like, I love conspiracies. Like,
I love me a good.
I eat it up, and I'll make my own little dish on it, and I'll spin it and twist it and flip it and cook it up, and I'm gonna have me a little story to tell. But oh yeah, help me, friend, help me. Okay, thank you. My dog.
If you ain't fixing
if you
flyaways, you ain't a real friend.
Your friend flyaways, you're fake.
For real.
But yeah, like I feel like there's a lot of things going on, especially with the bridge in Baltimore. Yeah, and I feel crazy. Like, girl, it is crazy. I literally live probably like a mile away from that bridge.
That's crazy.
Like, I'm right down the street from that bridge that collapsed.
I don't know who all got hurt because it happened like at 1 a.m. or something like that. Mm-hmm. So I don't know who all got hurt, but prayers to them. And I don't know. Everybody's making it seem like it was just a freak accident, but at the same time, the way that I looked at that boat in the videos, the way it flashed on, flashed off, and it's looking like it got hacked. It looking like somebody took over the navigation controls.
They for sure took over that, and I feel like it's all like coming to that that show that the Obama, it was actually a show, not a movie. It was a show that Barack Obama put out on Netflix.
The movie,
It was Leave the World Behind. There we go.
It was a movie.
Leave the World.
I watched it.
You're right.
It was a movie.
For real?
Yep.
Okay, well, okay. It was a movie. Mm-hmm. So they put that out, and I thought with the Teslas being recalled after that movie got dropped, I thought that was a red flag.
Not only, and then people was talking about the boat. Did you watch the movie?
Duh.
Okay, so you know the boat that kept coming to shore?
Mm-hmm.
And then the daughter was like, there's a boat coming.
That's the same boat that struck
That's
that bridge.
What I'm saying. Like, they're making...
And it's not no coincidence.
It's not. They put hidden messages in our movies, in our shows, in our music.
But they've been doing this. They've been doing that with The Simpsons. They've been doing it with South Park now. Recently with South Park.
I love South Park.
I love fucking South Park. I love that show.
No, but they do. Boondocks.
In a way, yeah, Boondocks. I feel like that's probably why they canceled Boondocks. Because they feel like they probably was doing too much. Y'all exposing too much information. Y'all got to shut down.
All that shit. Like, I'm not even trying to lie with the that nigga gay. And they motherfucking they literally imitating everything the rappers are doing, not knowing that they're pushing a gay agenda. Like, go back and watch Boondocks, y'all. Go back and watch Boondocks. They be dropping some
I feel like after the whole Diddy situation, I'm just like...
That is crazy.
At this point, I'm not gonna lie, you guys. Me, personally, if I hear one gay rumor about you, about a male...
It's a rap.
It is a rap. It's no clearing that shit up. That's literally neck and neck with a rape allegation. Like, If I heard you raping or being gay or gaying around, like, no, you're gay. I don't care if you trying to claim you're bisexual.
I ain't gonna lie, and I'm probably gonna get some heat for this, but I'm not gonna lie. Like, everything that Diddy did is, like, very wrong. Everything that he did is wrong. But at the same time, I feel like some of the people that are coming out, you were willing participants. And
just like
you were
Bill
taking
Cosby.
the money. You was taking the money, and you mad because that probably money dried up or something didn't happen in the way that he promised. So now you're outing him. Mm-hmm. I feel like you were a willing participant. Because why you wait this long?
Clock it.
Why you wait this long to say something?
Clock it.
Why? You
Clock
should have
it.
said something when it happened. Like, Cassie, I'm sorry that everything... Like, I feel like there's things that make sense and there's things that don't. Like, you were 19 when you met him. Right. Yeah, you were easily manipulated. But at the same time, you were taking that money.
Exactly. That's
you
why
could have left sooner. How old are you now? You older than me, baby. You probably in your 30s now.
Clock it.
I'm not even gonna lie. Like, you in your 30s now. You could have left way earlier. I'm not gonna tell anybody when they're supposed to tell their story. But at the same time, girl, it's been over how many years? 10, 11, 12 years?
Girl, I don't know, but
you could have left way sooner.
Way sooner.
I feel like you were used to the money.
Clock it.
And you just, you sold your soul. You showed you fucking integrity out the window. You felt used up, washed out because he took you so young and pimped you out so young. So I feel like I feel like he used you so young and pimped you out so young. I feel like that's all you felt like you had to offer. So I feel like that's why you stayed. You could have left way sooner. So I feel like some victims, y'all victims, but y'all were also willing participants. So also accept your blame in the situation. Accept your fault in the situation.
And He's
a monster. You can't take away from that. He's a monster. But you were also a willing participant.
They some monsters too, friend. We're not going to just say, oh, he's a monster. Y'all some little gremlins too.
Y'all wanted the money.
Y'all want to... No, that's the thing. Like, with the whole Cosby situation... R. Kelly situation, Diddy situation. Y'all don't see the pattern that's going on. All these, what Dr. Omar say, bunny hoppers?
Willing participants.
He called them bunny hoppers, though.
Yeah, but I'm calling them willing participants. Y'all.
I'm a clocker for what it is. Everybody that was doing the most, doing the bunny hopping, y'all getting like, y'all time is here, okay? Y'all time is here. And now y'all salty because all them people y'all was over here turning to is finally starting to turn on y'all and getting their friends, their homegirls, their aunties, their cousins all in the mix too. And now y'all looking sick. Like, look at 50 Cent. His baby mama just exposed his ass for raping her. But did it really...
Do you really think it happened?
It could have.
I feel like, honestly, she got exposed, so she's trying to turn the tables. That's how I feel.
I feel like that too, but that's why I'm saying it could have actually happened.
It could have. That's why I'm not putting it past him. I'm not putting it past nobody in this industry.
What their situation, he's saying that she moved like a mile away from him. Mm-hmm. So if he really raped you, why are you moving close to him?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like it's all for the money. It could have well happened, but at the same time, your actions are showing, it doesn't show an abuser. It doesn't show like you've been abused.
Now, what I'm waiting to see if people are going to act on her coming out for him saying that she raped him.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
She don't have substantial evidence, so I really don't think so.
We don't know what the chick got. She could have been saving some stuff up. You know how people act when they scorn. You know how people act when they scorn. Come on now.
I feel like she's trying to deflect from her situation of being
she could be
accused as a sex worker. I feel like she's deflecting.
But I don't know. I don't feel like, what's the purpose in lying about rape? I know people do it. But like in 2024, like,
I know people who lie about abortions.
That's weird.
Miscarriages. I know people who lie about pregnancies, rapes.
I know people. Weird. If you're lying about rape, pregnancy, abortions, miscarriages, that is so weird on your end. Like, it's never that deep. Like, it just screams you can't get another one. Like,
I know them.
In my opinion, it just screams you can't get another one. Like, you can't get another man. Like, you gonna try to do any and everything to keep this man to you. If I gotta say, oh, he raped me, I'm not gonna tell nobody you raped me if you just stay with me.
But now we're
just,
in like we're in a get a bag
Or
mentality. So people are gonna do whatever they need to do to keep their bag, to get their bag. That's why people are willing participants in being future's 7th, 8th baby mama or Nick Cannon's 10th baby mama because they want a bag.
Like, no.
They're not.
I heard he can't even pay child support no more. So
can't.
you still getting pregnant by
After a
Nick
certain-
Cannon after he
after a
got
certain
released
amount
for
of
not paying child
children.
support?
Yeah.
You're a goofy.
Out of-
Because what?
After a certain amount of children in certain states, you do not have to pay child support anymore.
Yeah, he don't have to pay because he got over 10 kids, so he don't gotta pay no more.
Yeah.
So all that having babies and trying to get them on child support, good luck, Charlie, because
I
you're not gonna get
honestly,
nothing from
I
him.
would
He got too
never.
many kids.
I would never, ever in my life
He's nasty.
think that I'm going to change a man that has 7 baby mamas before me. I'm going to be that golden baby mama for him to be in his life, be in my child's life every day. The only type of man I will go for is a man with one other child. If you have more than one, it ain't happening for me. I'm sorry. If you have 2 baby mamas, ain't happening for me. I ain't going there.
Fuck them kids.
What?
Don't come to me.
Like, for real, I could do one. I could do one. You could fuck up one time, but after you fuck up one time, it ain't going down. It ain't, and you ain't having, nope.
I don't know. I feel like if the mom, and I'm probably gonna get some shit for this too. If the mom is not dead, if the mom is not in jail, if the mom is not, if y'all not completely separated, y'all not having sex,
Girl.
y'all not doing nothing,
Girl.
don't come to me with no kid.
Girl.
I don't got no kids. I got animals.
I'm living your requirement. No, that's the only circumstances. If
Yeah, no,
they mom not in
no
jail or
kids.
dead, yeah.
At a
it's
point,
wrap
I
for
didn't
me.
mind kids, but now, like, that I'm single, I don't have kids, I got a poodle and a turtle. Like,
Yeah, but you're different. You can hold your standards to a certain caliber because you do not have any kids.
no kids.
You have no baggage.
I just don't want to deal with the baby moms. That's the only thing.
Yeah.
Because if you can still pull your baby mama and you still getting her to pop it open whenever you want her to pop it open, leave me alone.
I ain't
hurt
gonna
you
lie,
more.
that baby
Like,
daddy.
don't even play with me. Like,
Let's not lie. That's y'all can sit here and lie all day, but that baby mama, baby daddy dynamic is a little touchy. Like, it's a little.
Girl, I
sensitive.
know, because it's a
It's a
child
little
involved.
sensitive.
There's a child involved.
You
I get it.
You are literally physically blood connected to that person.
Girl,
forever.
I get it. I be delusional over my dog dad. Over Kendall's dog daddies. She got a few dog daddies. And
I'm not dog daddies. Oh
got a
my
few
god.
dog daddies. She got 3 dog daddies.
Stepdaddies on stepdaddies.
She got 3 dog daddies. She got 2 dog dads and one dog stepdad. And I'll be delusional over it. Like, you ain't sending her no treat money. You not sending her no money to go to the groomer. You are
Terrible
competent. You can't see her on FaceTime. Like, no.
But yeah, that is crazy. But yeah, we're coming up on our hour, and I just want to talk about. Let's bring it back to society beauty standards. Like, Arizona, like I said, is different.
Mm-hmm.
Like, when it comes to their preference.
Yeah.
And their preference is mostly Hispanic and Caucasian women. So, like I said, if y'all really don't want to know in depth, go check out my YouTube channel. And I did a blog on how I got turned down at 4 gentlemen's club in the same day. So,
that girl, you better than me. You ain't cuss none of them out.
girl, no, I did it as a social experiment, just to show women that it's hard as fuck to get into the.
I got
gentlemen's
turned
club.
down from one of the gentlemen clubs. I just literally laughed at the manager. I'm like, you're a joke. And
I
this
did it
club
as
is
a social
joke,
experience.
too.
No lie, because
Like,
I knew
what?
I could get me being so skinny. I knew I could get in the motherfucking big booty club still because I'm black.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I knew I can get in those clubs. I have a pretty face, even though I can't compete with the bitches that have.
Yes, you can. You can.
It depends on where I'm going.
You can.
Like, if you on an Ash or something, maybe Jags. I don't know.
Jags for sure. They so lazy in Jags. Like, you go to Jaguars, all you gonna see is the big booty Cubans just
And that's what they want.
You ain't gonna
though.
see. That's
what
cool
they
too,
want.
but a lot of people like pole art. They like people that
And
get
I don't
on
know how
that
to do
pole.
that either.
That's I don't know. I like to get on the pole. Like, I will be
I don't
on
know how to
there, boom, boom, flip upside down,
Miss
do some shit.
Miss dancing for 6 years and not know one pole trick. That is me. So I rely on my face in conversation. That's why I go to the gentlemen's clubs. Big booty clubs.
You gotta work too hard. You gotta work too hard in the big booty clubs. So
yeah,
that don't work for me
either.
either.
I would have to learn pole tricks. I would have to learn a whole bunch of shit to work in the big booty clubs. That's why I auditioned for gentlemen's clubs. But they don't want me out here. But in different states, they be like all over my ass.
Because the thing is with them not wanting a lot of black women. Well, my opinion.
Bourbon Street. I went there. Out.
Let me clock it. Let me clock it. The difference, well, not the difference. The thing between a lot of gentlemen clubs, which is pretty much white-owned clubs, they don't want black women in there because they don't want to see that the black women are actually dominating.
Taking the money.
Exactly. When, like, when you work in gentlemen clubs and you're a black woman, they do not want to see you dominating that field. They don't want to see you getting more rums than Becky with the good hair.
Yeah,
Becky with the blonde and blue eyes. They don't want to see you doing that.
Because they do have their golden workers. They do have their token workers.
And that's what I was finna clock.
Yeah.
Friend.
They do have every club have their certain workers that they put them on to the big money. And they know that they gonna come back and give them a bag.
You gotta remember though,
yeah,
too,
they got their favorites.
Some of these managers be pimps.
Oh. I don't know.
Clock it.
I didn't even know that.
Some of these managers in the clubs be pimps. So when they put certain girls onto that bag, and you thinking they walking away with that bag, best believe they breaking that manager off.
75%.
Shit, I don't know what it is, but
75%.
when I worked at what's that club that got shut down? V Live. When I worked at V Live, and I'm not finna name drop. We're gonna say. Damn, that's his Instagram. I can't even say.
Sarah.
I can't even say
James.
2 letters.
James.
We're gonna say Timothy.
Timothy. Okay. Timothy.
We're gonna say Timothy.
All
when
right.
I see manager Timothy telling the girls, when I put you onto this work, you gonna bring me that money back, and then you gonna get your pay. That's when I realized, oh, booty clubs is not for me. Because when you in a gentleman club, you don't gotta worry about breaking a manager off extra bread or breaking.
But I don't know.
Bread.
I don't know if that's every booty club, because in Detroit,
Damn
I worked in Detroit, and I made bank in Detroit, and I never had to break anybody off shit, just tip. So it just depends on what type of club you work in.
It's different. You're right about that. But I feel like it's different
here
with the amount of time you work there. But if you're like just probably like getting there, you're like a fresh face, because everybody has lucky girl syndrome when they walk into a new club. So when you get that lucky girl syndrome and you still stay in here, if you was to still probably stay in Detroit, that manager probably would approach you and be like, okay, well, you gotta break me off this bad because these are my customers that walked in this bitch. You're working here now, so now that you're working here, I need somebody that bad.
Basically like a drug dealer. You
Girl,
on my block, you gotta break me off. You in my hood.
That's how they was doing it in V Live when I worked there. I worked there for probably like 3 days, and I seen that shit happening, and I just was like disgusted because I would pay like over $100 to go to work, and I wouldn't even make that shit back. And that's when I realized that shit is not for me. I'm like, I'm a good dancer. I know how to work the pole. I know how to twerk. I know how to conversate with customers. But when you walking into a club that's like not lit, okay, it was lit after a certain time. After a certain damn time, yes. Yeah. You could be there from 7 to 12 o'clock and it's not lit. So after a certain time, it did become lit. So I'm not going to act like they just wasn't a lit club, because they was. But if I'm paying $100, I'm like making $100 back. That's a problem. Exactly. And I can go into a gentleman's club and pay $30 to work and
get
keep
like
everything else.
$800.
Exactly. Keep everything else.
Maybe $1,500 if you find the right guy. Shit.
Maybe 2 bands, 3 bands.
But thank you for coming on the show, Yanna. I mean, there's so much more we could have talked about, but it's cut into a short hour. So I know you're gonna be back on the show again.
Of course.
And we're gonna get into some more things. Hopefully, y'all take away something from this conversation. Y'all have some things that you want to say in the comments. I'm gonna close it out on a good note. Thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me, Tiz.
See you next time.
Yes.
Make sure y'all follow her on the social medias, Miss Beautiful.
Yes, MSS.Beautiful.
On all platforms.
All platforms, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. YouTube coming soon.
Yes, she's been on her YouTube journey.
Yes,
I'm proud of you, bitch.
I'm proud of you too, friend.
Hey, cheers to... We ain't even got no more drink.
Right. All right, y'all. That's a wrap then.
Right, that's a wrap. Thank you for tuning in to Nasty Closet Podcast. And like I said, I'm your host, T Nasty. I'm going to see you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Got a white boy on my roster, he be feeding me pasta and lobster. He just hit me up on Tuesday like, what's doing, babe? Let me take you shopping. I told him, well, I'm a little busy. He said, damn, I'm in your city. But anyway, it's okay, hope you have